Hey guys, what's up? Is your boy Damage here, back again, once again, for the 7th week of the TPDP draft league that I'm hosting. So, I'm just gonna get right it down to it. So, the team that I'm going to be facing this week or the team is the False Light, coached by, the Eevee Man. And just for a quick recap, this is my team. So, I will say, to be frank, this matchup is a little bit tricky. Not really for reasons that I've stated in prior weeks. It's more so that... How could I say this? I feel like both... I mean, I don't know about my opponent, but I feel like both my opponent and myself are kind of spoiled for choice in regards to what are the best mons we could bring in this matchup. Because, I'll be frank, I felt like every mon in this team had a place in this matchup, and I feel like the same could be said for Eevee Man, because I feel like there's a lot... I'm not entirely sure of what Eevee Man can bring, because there's an argument for almost every mon in this... in his draft that could be good against me. So... it basically... what this matchup came down to is, I basically just had to make educated guesses of like what seemed to be the most likely to come to this match, and then just build from there. And I will say, in this matchup, I decided that extra Yucca and extra Orange would be the least likely to come in this match, and then I would just go from there. It's a little bit awkward, but I have no doubt that Eevee Man has the same complaints, because, like I said, I have a lot... There's a lot of things that I could bring here, and I think Eevee Man would have the same complaints as I am right now, but... with that in mind, I'll go over what I decided to bring. Also... oh, crap. I think the window is a little bit fucked. Okay, time to be professional. Alright, I think that's good. I think. Maybe move it just a little bit down here. Okay. Professional content creator, folks. Anyways. The first mon that I decided to bring onto the team is a Scarf Defense Run. And I brought this mostly because not only is this nice speed control against my opponents, but I will say that there are two reasons why I like Defense Run here, both offensively and defensively. Firstly, Defense Run's offensive coverage kind of hits like a fair bit of Eevee Man's team to an extent. What's most notable about Defense Run here is that she could Pursuit Trap Speed Gengetsu, which I think is coming, because not only like would I like to think that Eevee Man kinda wants to get his Speed Gengetsu up to the top of the leaderboard, but also because Speed Gengetsu kinda just has a decent matchup against my team. Well, most of Eevee Man's matchups have a decent matchup against his team. I just thought Speed Gengetsu would be fine against my team, and then he wants the Speed Gengetsu to be on the top of the kill leaderboard, so that's why I brought Defense Run, because it's a Scarf thing that could Pursuit Trap it. The next puppet that I have on the team is a Shell Smash sub Extra Seiran. So there's a few reasons why I decided to bring this in particular. For one, this is something that Eevee Man might not expect me to bring, because the past couple of times I brought Extra Seiran, I brought her defensively. Fizdef against Mirage and spdef against Harun. He's probably not going to expect Shell Smash coming his way, and Wind Fire actually does a considerable amount against his team. Like, there's a fair... like, his team doesn't really switch into Wind that well, and he doesn't really switch into Fire that well, and if I'm able to get a Shell Smash up, then this thing could potentially sweep me the game, and this is what I'm most likely going to be aiming towards. What's most likely gonna happen is I'm gonna want, at the very least, I would want rocks to be set in place, because I don't want this thing to be cooked by Sash. And once rocks are set in place, I want extra Seiran to come in cleanly and set up a Shell Smash. And unfortunately, this is a little bit harder than it sounds, because I was considering of going with a screens hyper offense route, but I didn't really like screens here in general, because I didn't really want to slap in screens without compromising the integrity of my team, if that makes sense. Now, for the last slot in Magic Barrier, this is mostly here to, the sub is mostly there for extra Satori, or assist Satori, because if Wobbuffet comes in on this, then the sub basically plays around Wobbuffet. This is one of the ways you would play around Wobbuffet, is just subbing on the thing. And yeah. The next mon on the team is a Power Sagame running Sub, Calm Mind, Ultra High Tone, and Smash Spin. This set is mostly standard, but I decided to forego Poison Stab here because Poison Stab doesn't really do that much against Eevee Man's team. He has just too many poison resists, and Sweet Desperado didn't really do much, and I liked Smash Spin here because Smash Spin at least, it hits some stuff that would normally wall Sagame, most notably the extra Kudami. So like, if extra Kudami comes in and I get a sub up, I can at least Smash Spin the thing for some good damage. The next mon on the team is a pretty standard extra Akachi set. The defense EVs were just meant to ensure that this thing would be 4-hit KO'd by Speed Yumiko's Changeling. And this thing is also just meant to serve as like a blanket check against most of my opponent's shit. Like, this is my extra Kudami check, this is my Speed Gengetsu check. And as such, this mostly just has moves that just hits mostly everything. What's nice is that I believe Eevee Man doesn't really have a fighting type, so this kind of just hits everything, which is kind of cool. So next mon on the team we have extra Kasen running a Kebia Berry with counter, and also with Impulse, Smash Spin, and Miasma. The set's built the way it is for two reasons. For one, this is basically my Power Chimata lore, because Power Chimata because Chimata has a decent amount of coverage, it kind of just hits everything. But one way I could lure the Chimata is probably gonna have Venom Nova, because Venom Nova is the hardest thing that this thing could hit the Kasen with. Once this thing hits Kasen with Venom Nova, Kebia Berry will proc, and I will use counter on it. Simple as that. The speed on the Kasen is meant to outspeed, or it's meant to create assist Satori. So what will happen is, before the assist Satori gets like a safeguard up in order to prevent Toxic, this is just meant to Toxic the Satori before they try to basically do something, which is countering the Kasen in return. The last mon on the team is a Defense Ringo, which is, it's mostly standard aside from the Anti-Veil Charm and Reprimand, which is basically payback. The thought process is simple. This thing is just meant to set rocks because I'm going to need rocks to break sashes. Miasma is just to Toxic just most of Eevee Man shit on the switch in, aside from extra Kudami, but if he goes extra Kudami, I always go Hikacha. This thing is also just meant to be a Speed Gengetsu lure, because this thing resists electric, so Speed Gengetsu has to use Illusion Stab, and I just simply block the damage with Anti-Veil Charm and kill it with Reprimand. It's that simple. And I think that's the team. So yeah, in general, this matchup is a little bit interesting. Like, I might have this matchup in the bag, but it just depends on... Honestly, I feel like this matchup just depends on good play. Like, I could definitely see myself winning if I'm able to get in a good position with Sagame, or in a good position with extra Saren, or I'm able to pick off some notable threats with Scarf Defense Run, or if I can get some good lures in with Ringo or Kasen. But to be honest, it just depends on like how. It just depends if I can have good execution of this game plan. Because to be honest, I'm not entirely sure if I could win this. It's just if I could just play well, then I win. I don't know, it's a little bit strange. But yeah, that's all I can really say about this matchup, and I'll see you guys once we go over to the game. Bye. Alright, match day, let's go! Alright. Okay. So, alright, this is very interesting. So, not everything that I expected would come. The extra Yuka in particular is very strange. That was definitely something I did not expect from Eevee Man. But this is fine, because Ringo, I'm glad... oh, I'm glad I fixed that. I'm glad I fixed Defense Ringo's to be spdef instead of FizzDef. Aside from that, okay, Satori, Wobbuffet's interesting, but it's not too much of a concern. Oh wait, I forgot to mention this. The reason why this has sub is because of Wobbuffet. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Anyway, I see assist Kawakuma. I expect that to be the lead. So I see no reason for me not to lead extra Kasen here, just to sit in front of the Kawakuma and go from there. One thing that I find a little bit unfortunate is that he didn't bring Powered Shamata as I expected, which means my Kebia Berry is a little bit useless. That's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. Alright, let me get a screenshot. Alright. Alright, here we go. Goes Gengetsu. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't have impulse, because I was kind of debating on like which coverage move I wanted on this thing. Brave Burst or Impulse would have been nice as the last move. And this is kind of how can I put this? I guess this is sort of a little bit punished for not like bringing maybe the right coverage for this, but to be honest, if I brought Impulse, then I wouldn't do that much with Kawakuma, but if I brought... I don't know. It's too late now. Anyways, I go into this. They protect, that is okay. I'm going to EQ here. If they go Kurumi, that's fine. I could protect on the Kurumi to scout what it's going to do. What will Eevee Man do here? They probably go Kurumi here, right? Or they could go extra Yuka to try to set it up, to try to set the guts up, which is okay. If they go Yuka, I definitely go Ringo 100%. Yeah, this is fine. This at least gives me some damage on this thing, and it is really good damage on this, considering that it's not guts. Okay, noted. Doesn't matter though. I'll still go Ringo. This thing is spdef. This thing is spdef, so it will take this. I do resist both stabs. If you Gigantic here, it's not gonna do shit because I am spdef. This thing also has access to Thunderlord Scorn, that's not much of a concern. I think after I switch in Ringo, they'll probably go assist Kwakama, in which case I will probably just swing at the thing, and then go Kasen as they set up webs. That's probably what I'm going to do here. One thing that I haven't realized as well is, I'm not entirely sure what I want to set the extra Saren on. Probably this, or... I don't think I want to set up the Seiran on Kwakama because they could curse me, which would be unfortunate. I definitely go Kasen here because they're probably gonna go Kwakama. You probably go Kwakama here because this definitely reads rocks for me, and you want to go into your magic bouncer to prevent that at all costs. Speed Yumiko is okay here. In fact, this might actually be decent for me. Because what I could do here is probably go for Brave Burst, and I don't think I'll be punished that much for it. If it has Sound Sign, I think I live that because this thing is max spdef. I'm gonna calc this though. Speed Yumiko. Let's calc max attack with Sound Sign and Technician. Strategist. Yeah, I definitely live this. Yeah. Unless it crits, I definitely live this. Now the question is, are you Sash? That's the that's really important to know. You go into this, which is fine. Now, the question is, do I want this thing taking damage? Is it okay if I let this thing take damage? Because this thing still has the Kevia Berry, but I don't have to worry about luring the potential power Chamata that's not present. Another question to ask is this thing choiced? That I'm unfortunately very unsure of. What I could do here, just to play it safe, is go Defense Ron here, because you never click Wind Move here. And at least... Actually, I was gonna say at least... If I... Okay, actually... Okay, so much to say, like... I could go Defense Ron and then U-turn to Scout afterwards, and even if I get Capture Rope, I think that'd be okay? I think it's fine if... I think it's more fine if Defense Ron takes damage, because I don't think this thing needs to be that healthy. It's quite a bit of damage, but that's okay. A U-turn here. I think maybe overall, maybe it's fine if Defense Ron takes more damage instead of the extra Kasen, because the thing doesn't need to be healthy, it just needs to be alive so that I could exert offensive pressure with Scarf speed control. But it might be useful to preserve HP on the Kasen, because at least preserving HP on the Kasen would allow me to take hits and 1v1 from shit like Speed Gengetsu or... no, not Speed Gengetsu, because I can't 1v1 that, because I don't have Impulse. Alright, this is fine. Yeah, this is definitely acceptable, because now that the Kasen is in front of the Kwakama, I think spinning here is a lot more justified, because this definitely covers a webs play and also a switch into extra Kudami again. Alright, they set up webs, this is fine. Or, not webs, screens. What will they do here? Probably set up a reflect and then dip out. They could go hard Kudami. What else could they do here? They go into this, which is perfectly fine. I did speed creep assist Satori with this, so what I could do is toxic this thing before it could safeguard. And this is what I'm going to do until the Satori switches out. Okay, the thing does have guts now, but it's still fine. Because the Ringo is max spdef. We'll see how much Gigantic does to the Ringo after this. Light screen wore off, that's because it doesn't have light plate. This is nice. This gives me a free recover. Oh, this is perfect. Actually, maybe it's not that perfect, but we'll see if the anti-veil charm makes him switch out, fearing whatever this thing's gonna do. Let's see if he sees it. Let's see if he knows this. Let's see if he knows that this. Let's see if he expects a payback from this. Let's go. Oh, and it's Life Orb too! Get fucked! Alright, that's really good. That's one of his win cons down. That's a really big win con from him down. Alright, Yumiko's fine. I'll go into Hikachi here because Hikachi fears the least from whatever this thing can do. I could probably just go Hikachi and just throw out a Dark Sweets, probably. If he U-turns, he U-turns. Although I could go... Actually, no. I think Hikachi is a lot more fine because U-turn is a very risky play from him. Because I could easily go Kasen. Because my plays thus far have indicated that I'm confident on letting Kasen switch into this. So, Eevee Man might predict me going Hikachi again and probably go for something like a Shooting Arts, or maybe a Sound Sign, both of which Hikachi can take decently well. Exactly, yeah. I could probably go Dark Sweets here because Dark Sweets just hits pretty much everything. I mean, this is acceptable. I just protect myself. Are we just gonna have protect exchanges? Is this what's gonna happen? Because I'm willing to play this game if you are, man. I'm willing to play this game. I am 100% willing to play this game. We can go with this dance if you so choose to, Eevee Man. I'm more than willing to oblige in this dance. I am more than willing to oblige. What will you go into here now? Probably Assist Quackma if you expect me to protect in Dark Sweets over and over, just because Assist Quackma, Assist Quackma handles Dark Sweets the best. They could go Satori. Ooh. This is great damage, especially if the Kurumi doesn't have recover. And actually, you know what? Oh, it's dead. Okay then. What are they going to here now? Probably the Yuka? Question mark? If they go Yuka, then it's probably like maybe Specs, maybe I probably, given the way Eevee Man's playing, it's probably choice in some manner, because I expect what the plan was is that I expect Eevee Man got what he wanted, essentially. Like, he expected that, you know, the best way I could deal with this Satori is toxicing it, and locking me into Toxic will ensure that his Gutsmon gets statused. Which is perfectly fine, you know, to think this way. Unfortunately, I do have a spdef DRingo, so this doesn't really do anything. I'll be honest, extra Yuka was not something that I expected. I more so expected something along the lines of extra Shinki, because extra Shinki has more coverage. That being said, I'm perfectly fine with dealing with the extra Yuka. Energy absorb, that is fine. Okay, even though I say I expect choice in some manner, I still like DRingo here, just because DRingo is a lot safer. Yumiko is acceptable. Now, I think I want to try to mix things up. I want to purely play for the mix-up. He's seen me go into Akacha, so I think I want to go into Kasen here. This could bite me in the ass, but I feel like I want to go for the. I really want to go for this mix-up. This just feels correct to me. Okay, it's not as correct. Ew, it's Technician. That actually gives me all the more. This actually makes me all the more tempted to go for Brave Burst, because it's definitely. Because even though it's Technician, this thing is naturally bulky, so can take shooting arts pretty well, and Eevee Man could roll low. One thing that I also just realized is, since the Kurumi's dead, Ron and Sagame actually go in. Like, they go hard. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I don't want to click Toxic, because they could encore me to Toxic again, and they'll probably go into Kawakama. So I think what I might actually do here is just click counter myself, just so the thing leaves. Like, I just want the thing to leave. Alright, they go into this, it's fine, I still switch into this. Are they gonna double again? They could double again, or they could swing. If they swing, I get free recovery. If they... Alright, let's see what they do here. Alright, they do go for Focus Blast, which is acceptable. That does kill, which is fine. This allows me to pursue the thing. I just want to be sure. This thing kills extra Yuka, right? Okay, we'll find out. Yeah, what? Yeah, it does. That thing's down. They probably go Yumiko here, most likely. Oh no, they're gonna revenge kill this by countering it. Okay, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. That's fair, that's fair. That is definitely fair. This allows me to go Sagame and I can just click buttons from here. I can just click the, what color is it? Is it like orange? I clicked the funny orange button. Wait, is it orange? Wait, let me just look at it. It's kind of yellow, orange-ish. I don't know. I clicked the button. Oh wait, shit! It's anti-sound charm. Is this bad? Aw, shit. That kind of sucks. I guess this means that Sagame finally died, so that basically... Oh, that sucks. I mean, in hindsight, maybe I could have subbed, but at the same time, that definitely made it susceptible to Encore, so I don't know how I really feel about that. I click EQ here because the Kodami's dead. Surely this thing isn't Sash. Surely. Surely this thing is not Focus Sash. Surely not. Okay. If you really want to go with this dance, Eevee Man, I'm more than willing to oblige. If you're willing to go with this dance... Actually, maybe one thing... Actually, you know, one fun thing I could do just to waste PP? I could just click this. Actually, wait, no. What if they... Wait, maybe I threw. Would they hard switch Kwakaba in here? Okay, maybe I was too hasty. Maybe I was too hasty. At the very least, that did burn his double protect, so he might not have a chance to, wait, did he double protect? I forget. Anyway, I think this allows me to maybe get a free EQ in, maybe. And I'm willing to click the button because I'm not threatened by this Quackama. There's no need for me to protect here. If they set Reflect, it's fine. I could just click Special Move. Actually, you know what I could do? Actually, no. I was gonna say maybe I could just go into Kasen, but I want to try to preserve differential. I wonder if this kills. It probably doesn't. Yeah. I protect once more because Yumiko's moves are scary, and then I just kill with Dark Sweets. And that is GG. One more match for me to go... One more match until I go 8-0 in this league, or in the regular season. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I'll just keep on playing along with this until Eevee Man surrenders or I get the kill. And that is game! GG, Eevee Man. GG. And with that, I am 7-0, I think, with a plus 25 differential. And I'll see you guys in the final epic match in Week 8, where I face arguably the toughest opponent in my division, K5. And with that, I'll see you guys later. Bye!